Hello! So before I haven't taken my makeup off and before I've completely dissociated into my nightly routines, I wanted to record this video of me describing a feeling that I only today came to a definition and words how to describe. Okay, let me come closer. I've always felt like my body is a vessel, it's a vessel of opportunities, of possibility, all kinds of expression through movement and shapes and experiences and things that can happen to this vessel, to the structure that I have. And I've always felt so blessed because it's so able to do everything. I don't know if I sound a little bit obvious, but this is how I think on a daily basis, Like I look at my hand and I'm like, wow, that is a crazy structure. That is an insane build. Because I'm so blessed to have been blessed with such a pretty body. And even if it wasn't exactly this shape, I would feel like I am one of a kind. And it is crazy how exactly these shapes exist in this reality, because I've always felt like this is a miracle. Okay, let's talk a little bit more about the movement and dance and expression through moving your body. So all kinds of physical activities, especially the artistic forms like dance and maybe yoga as well, or some soft flow, or in my case right now, fire spinning. I'm doing fire spinning and all kinds of flow arts. That is crazy. All of these things are, to me, they're like I'm channeling God through my vessel. I'm channeling spirit, the purest form of source, into my vessel, into this life. I am creating my information that I receive through me, through this vessel, through this consciousness. I'm creating it through my movements. And it's not just now that I've realized it or started doing it just recently or something. It's been there with me for forever. It's just like I'm only now making a video like this, speaking about it out loud, but it's nothing special really, but it is everything that I am and everything I do. I just channel, and I feel like this is an amazing phase of my life where I am very connected to my body through ways that I have not ever been connected before. And what I mean by that is that, okay, like I've done dancing before, I've done yoga for many years before, I've done all kinds of styles of dancing. I've been a runner, I've been, I don't know, I've done so many different fields of body movement that I think that every single movement type activates different parts of my consciousness and different spirits and different parts of my brain. And that is epic. That is so crazy, because I can differentiate between the ways how my brain works when I'm running and how my brain works when I'm spinning fire poi, It is two totally different things, and my body is channeling different spirits and different gods in those moments, and it's just so extreme. To me, everything is extreme if I really think about it, because when you just go about your day and you're just living and you're just being your human self and you're not really aware and you're not in the moment, then you don't really think about this, you're just doing something. But when you put your brain to work, or rather when you actually take a break from your brain and kind of go in the movement and go in the flow, then you feel God. Well, I personally, then I feel God, and that is God to me. So I am a vessel. I am this creature. I am this body. I am currently, in this short period of time, experiencing this beauty that I have. And the more I work on all kinds of mobilities in my shoulders or arms or legs, or all kinds of strength building, or the more I do something, it's like obviously it's this high that you get, all these hormones and everything that you get after a workout. Even if it's not really a sweaty workout, but you make your brain work a different way, it's still like it opens up new pathways in your consciousness and the way how you connect with God and spirit. That's how I feel. That's what's been happening for me. Because the past 3 months, I've been very actively practicing flow arts that I've never done before in my life. And that is both very heavy shoulder and arm workout, heavy on hands and fingers. Partially, like it's 50-50 body and 50 brain. 50% brain, because you have to understand what the fuck you're doing. You can't just be like wiggling around. You have props in your hands that you have to coordinate. The coordination skills, oh my gosh. You can't just like, it's easy to just run in the same pace for 7 miles or something. We use kilometers here, but whatever. And it's easy, but then you have to pick up these fans and you have to spin them in this same direction, opposite direction, anti-spin, in-spin. It's all these different terms. The best part about flow arts is that, okay, maybe this is like a fangirl video, like my love message to flow arts, maybe. The best part is that, okay, when you try to intellectualize all these different structures and patterns you have to make with all these props while spinning them or throwing them, whatever, you try to intellectualize too much and then you lose it. And that's why they're called flow arts, because you have to flow. You have to trust that prop. You have to get to know it. You have to understand its weight, its size, how it wants to move. It's an entity of itself. It has its own weight, has its own structure, has its own shape, and it moves better when you just flow and you lose control of it, when you don't grip it, when you stop wanting to force control over it, because it's a dance with the props. It's a dance with the fans or the staff that I spin on my hands or back, whatever. It's a dance and it's flow and it's a surrender. So that's why I feel like, where have I been, honestly, my whole life? What the hell? I only now, a few months ago, started practicing flow arts, but where the hell have I been? This is like the best thing this fucking life has to offer right now. This is my everything right now, and I'm just a beginner. Like, what? And when you add fire, oh my god, a totally different story then. I could add more things about this for hours if we were to talk about fire. How much of an entity on itself it is. Again, it's a different spirit, it's a different universe again. You know, that's what I think about when I can't sleep at 2 a.m. You know, look at the clock, it's almost 2 a.m. Yeah, my wall clock is a vinyl. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. See you some other time.